Hi. I am back in Bath. Yay! Not. Well, kind of. Like, I'm half and half because I miss home so much. I miss my family and my friends and just the relaxed atmosphere of Norfolk in general. And I didn't really have to worry about uni or, you know, the future. I could kind of just live in my little bubble for the past 3 weeks, and I got back here and I was so upset. And the worst thing is saying goodbye to my parents, because I live quite a far way away. Like, if you know England that well, you know, I don't know whether this is mirrored or not, but you know the bit that's near France, the little bumpy bit, in the middle is where I live, like my home, and then Bath is like where Wales is, so it's all the other side of the country. I guess you'll be seeing it like that's near France, and then all the way over is where Bath is, so I think it's 300 miles, and it takes about 4 or 5 hours to get here, and so it's really upsetting when I have to say goodbye to my parents, because it's like, I don't know, the distance doesn't help, the knowing how far away I am to them doesn't really help that much with the process of, you know, de-stressing. But I'm back home here and I'm loving it, so far anyway. I don't really have that much pressure of work yet. It's not until the next few weeks that I start having to do my essay and having to do all this other stuff. April is like the time when I have loads of deadlines, so I'm probably going to be really stressed around then. Oh, I don't know if I've shown you before, but I've got my skeleton onesie. I'll show you. Oh, I'm so excited. It glows in the dark. It's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, that's my phone. But look, it even has like a zipper, so you can zip up, and it's got like a skeleton head. That's really cool. I'm really loving that, especially because it's so cold in this house, well, in this flat. I needed something like to go on top of my normal clothes, so I'm wearing this is like a men's jumper, but I loved it so much. It's Hipster Mickey. Look at those shoes, little glasses, and I'm wearing just black leggings. Yeah, I kind of changed my room around a lot. I don't think I've ever shown you my room in full, but I've changed quite a few things. I might as well show you while it's tidy, well, tidy-ish. Over there's my door to come in, and then James Dean and Doctor Who. And yeah, that used to be over here, over here, and so I switched because it was annoying walking in my room and then having to like meander past that. Oh, my phone. The Amazing Spider-Man! Oh, my favourite. That's my favourite poster, I think. And then a Van Gogh painting, a Van Gogh, however you say it. And then my double bed. And then my window that I've actually, because it's so cold in here, I was thinking of ways to try and block up the draft, because my bed is right next to the window and I sleep on this side, and because it's so cold all the time, I was like, I need something. It's obviously something to do with the window, why it's so cold, and so I was thinking of stuff to do, and online it said cling film or like use cotton wool, and cotton wool's, I couldn't find any cotton wool and it's annoying, so I like cling filmed, like I clumped it all together in like a line and shoved it in the drafts, because that's like the original bay window, and it's just, the gaps in it are massive, like it's really annoying. So I cling filmed it all around the edges, and then I've cling filmed like over, and that's really helped actually, even though it's a slight fire hazard. And then the Dwight Buck, no, the Shroot Buck, and then my makeup and everything is a bit of a mess on there, but it always is. This is what I see. Whoa, YouTubeception. This is what I see. It's my favourite painting ever in the history of the world. And there's Pam Beasley's little painting she did in the office, and that's it. So yeah, I've tidied all that up, and that's really helped things to get my brain in gear. Start a new year and stuff. I cleaned and I dusted and I hoovered everywhere. So that really helped. There's nothing new really to say. I walked around Bath with my parents and that was fun. It always is. My mum really likes, she never really shops unless I'm with her, so, and now I'm at uni, she never really goes out and you know, window shops, because she doesn't really like buying things unless I give like the okay to it. So she's always loving when I'm coming back. She's always taking me up to the city and like makes her choose out clothes and stuff. This is my hair. I had it cut. I just had like a trim because the dreads that I had underneath, I combed out like all this stuff, and it was just awful. I was like split ends and it was so dry, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be keeping it like this for quite a long time because I'm gonna grow it out before I start dreading it all. So I went in and I was like, can I have a trim please, but I've got 3 dreads, and she was like, no, it's cool, it makes my job more fun. So yeah, so these ones are fine. This is all I have. This is all I have left of my dread journey. I'm not taking these out for ever. And they're doing good. These have locked up pretty well. I think this one's kind of like being stopped, like the locking up process, because this bead is in the way, like any further and it'll start dropping out. So this is like, but then it won't go any further because this bit's locked up pretty well and it's like stopping this locking up. But yeah, it looks a bit weird without beads. So, and the amount of beads I've lost. And then on this one I have another bead, and then I have like a glass bead that you usually put on charms, but I really like just a clear one. And then I've got this little thing that's been here from the start, charm thing. And then I have this one. It did used to have a bead, but I think I've lost it. But this one's locked up pretty well, considering that it always gets like tangled when I do shampoo and then I put conditioner. I always forget to separate this, so it always gets conditioner, but it's still doing pretty well. Yeah, so I had a little cut and it looks a lot better. My roots are awful at the minute, but I don't really want to dye my hair anymore. I might grow it out, depends. But yeah, the roots are bad, but so is everyone else's, because everyone was in the same boat at uni. When I came back, everyone at the start of uni had dyed their hair before they came back, and now they're all our length, or like our roots lengths are all the same because we haven't dyed our hair since. So I don't really know what to do. I might bleach just the roots if it gets bad. Like it looks kind of okay now, but once it starts getting like longer, it'll look really rubbish. It'll just look greasy and dirty all the time. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, loads of people have been asking me, like, if it, what's the word? If my hair starts like dreading into this dread, and no, I haven't seen any signs that my normal hair is dreading into the dread. I'm very cautious of it though. Like every few days I kind of just check to see, because sometimes like I just check it and there's like a few strands that are kind of like here tangled, or like here tangled, so I have to like separate them like that. But I don't think any's actually gone into the root because it's quite locked up now. But this one I got really paranoid about, so I've put like a rubber, like a hairband, just for the next couple of weeks to, while it's locking up, just to separate the hair for good. At least I can do this hairstyle now, where I put it all back and get the 2 dreads and just tie it like that, which is cool. I like it. And yeah, after combing my hair out, it did feel really awful and dry, just because I never conditioned it. But after a trim, cutting all the loose ends and doing like an intense condition the day after I combed them out, it really helped. It really improved it. I follow the Grid Monster, Ingrid. I don't know her second name. Probably be weird if I did. But this girl called Ingrid, who is like a fashion blogger, I guess, and she's got really gorgeous long hair, and she says to keep hers healthy, she does like this avocado mask for it, where she gets an avocado and she takes the stone out, she mashes it all together, and then she adds 1 tablespoon of olive oil and then another tablespoon of, I can't remember what the other one is, it's a dark liquid, maybe vinegar, but I'm not sure. No, it's honey, and she just puts it all on the ends of her hair and leaves it for like half an hour, and then goes into the shower and just shampoos and conditions as normal. So I might do that one day. I've never bought an avocado. I don't think I've ever eaten an avocado. They kind of look kind of gross, like unripe. No, ripe? Yeah, too ripe, because it's like green, and then she opened it up in her video and I don't know, it didn't look, I don't know what to expect. Like, I might buy 2, one for my hair and one for my stomach. But I've never really eaten one before, I don't know what they taste like. So that'll be interesting. I've gone 23 years. 22. How old am I? 22 years. That's embarrassing. 22 years of my life. Not eating an avocado. Well, at least not consciously eating an avocado. So I might do that with my hair to see if there's any, because when I went home, the water's really different. It's very, very hard water, like chlorine, and whenever Sam goes to mine, because he lives around here, it's very soft water, like almost like you're drinking it and it tastes like what you'd get in like bottled water, like really nice refreshing water. When you go back to Norfolk, you drink a glass of water and you feel full, and you can kind of, you taste the water. It's really hard to explain, but yeah, it's not the same. And whenever I wash my hair at mine, it's just a massive frizz ball. Like, look in the other videos that I've made when I was at home, and it's just like all these are like frizzing out. So when I come here, it's a lot different. Like, my hair's a lot more tamer. It's a lot softer. I used, what did I use this morning? Herbal Essences, I think, the red one. But I don't know what that's for. The Herbal Essence, it's in like a red thingy. Yeah, and it's good. It's getting wavy. It always gets wavy when it's this length. It starts going really curly when it goes past like my boobs. But I'm really impatient for my hair to grow, and I wish you could like take a pill one night and then you wake up and your hair's like down to your bum. But I guess it's going to be a few years until scientists, there's a lot more things that scientists are worried about rather than making hair grow. But I'm excited to do my dreads. I get very impatient sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I'll just do it now, it'll be fine. But I'm just waiting for it to grow longer. I need to stop myself. And these 2 are okay for now. They're just a little reminder of what I'm going to achieve. These are now These must be now 2 months old, 3 months old maybe. But yeah, they're pretty big. They're bigger than what they used to be. But they're still really like, I never palm roll and I never crochet hook them. So that's probably why they're still like proper frizzy. Look at them. Fluffy, fluff balls. But I kinda like it, like it'll just do its own thing eventually. I think it's because I wash it with my hair now. Because when I had the, like, I used to have 4, and then I did like the whole of my bottom layer. I hardly ever washed them, and that seemed to work, but now it's just a hassle, just for 2 dreads to keep them apart, so I wash them all with my hair now, apart from condition obviously. So that's probably why they are staying frizzy. Maybe I'll just do like a little dread moustache when I'm in the shower to keep them like dry at least. I can't think of anything else to really say. Like, I'm very boring. I make all these videos, I never really have anything to say. If there's any suggestions, nice suggestions for me to talk about stuff, then please feel free to put it in the comments. If you're interested in my life, you're probably not, because I don't really have much. I don't really do much. Well, what do? I play online games. I play League of Legends, Borderlands, play Sims, Counter-Strike, play a lot of Xbox games. I love The Shining. The Shining is my favourite film, and actually, you see there, huh? That's what my boyfriend got me. It's like the actual film, like reel. There's the one on the left is Jack when he's like about to laugh at the barman, and the other one is her reacting to the guy dressed as a dog or bear performing a sexual act on one of the guests, and she's like with her knife. And that's amazing. That's like literally my prized possession, hence why it's in the middle of my mantelpiece. Yeah. I love The Office, actually. The Office US, not The Office English version. I don't know why I don't like it. I think it's maybe because I just don't like Ricky Gervais. Even though he's like the writer and producer of the US version, it's just like, I think it's his face. I just love the US. It's a lot more warmer atmosphere, whereas the English Office is a lot more like awkward, tense atmosphere. Well, I personally find. So I like the American one better, and I'm obsessed, and I can't believe that it's coming to an end. Very upset. Very, very upset. Yeah, so I'll let you go. You've probably stopped watching this way before this, but I hope you had a good Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will probably speak to you sometime in the near future. Yeah, bye.